everybody, it's me Stacy here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Hello, how are you all doing today? It is a Wahoo Kachoo day. I'm wearing white. That probably wasn't the best idea. You'll understand why when you see what I have. But welcome to today's class, YouTube class number 570. Wow, counting down to 600. And today I am so looking forward to teaching this class. Some classes I'm like, ooh, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna get this across in a way that everybody sees that they're gonna be able to do it too? Today, I just know you're gonna see it and go, oh, yes, I want to do that, because today we are making for others, not for ourselves. We're gonna do makes for others, and I've got beautiful product to show you. I have got the 2025 calendars in. Yes, now they're not simply defined calendars. I bought them from another manufacturer, but I have them. I have media board. I have a brand new product from Creative Expressions in pink ink. It's so new that it's in the prototype bottles. The actual order delivers, I think, Monday. So before we get started with all of this goodness, I just wanna say thanks for joining me today. Click the like button, that's important. And why is that important? I have winner chicken dinner to talk about. So here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, we always give away 2 gift cards every time I do a Saturday with Stacy YouTube class. And those gift cards, the amount we give away is totally tied into how many likes we get on our video. So up to 250 likes, we give away $25 to each person, and we do 2. Up to 500 likes is $50. Up to 750 likes is $75. Over 1,000 likes is $100. And if we get higher, I'll give away more money. I'll give away more gift cards. Today you guys did it. It was over 1,000 likes. We have a $100 gift card for 2 of you. I know, are you so excited? I'm so excited. It's the second time that we've done it. I'm hoping that we can do it every time. Could you imagine? I suppose if we get up to 200 likes, I'd give away $200 in gift cards. But only to 2 people, $200 to 2 people. So they each got a $200 gift card. Yeah, but okay, but this is $100. We got just a little over 1,000 likes this time. So I have 2 fabulous people who have won a $100 gift card to Scrapbooking Made Simple. Now, what do you have to do? You do have to like the video, and then you have to post a comment below. See below? If you're joining me during the premiere of today's class at 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, or 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom, we are live chatting over there. Live chat comments don't count. I'm trying to figure out a way how to reward live chat people too. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but give me time, and I'm mulling it around. Right now, it's if you post your comment below and you have to like the video. So I have 2 lovely ladies who have done just that, and I know both of these names. Isn't that a happy day? And they have $100 in their online account right now to spend any way they want. And the product that I'm featuring is currently available in our online store at scrapbookingmadesimple.com under the YouTube Yummies category. There's 4 boxes on our homepage. Click the YouTube box, it'll show you everything. And then it will be in our retail store when we reopen again on Monday. Our brick and mortar retail stores open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So it'll be there for you then, with the exception of the new pink ink. I think it's being delivered on Monday, but we don't get UPS and FedEx until after 1. So keep that in mind. Now, who was our winner from YouTube number 569, which was from Simple to Sublime, Hero Art, Sizzix, and Penny Black? Well, our first one is Claire. Oh, Claire, I never knew how to pronounce your last name when you were a local, and I still don't know how to pronounce your last name now that you're not. Yabut. I'm going with Yaboot. Claire, you are a winner chicken dinner girlfriend. I hope you are on today's live chat. If not, Claire used to be local. She used to be one of our local customers who would come to our Saturday classes every Saturday. And then she moved and our hearts went wah, wah, wah. We were happy for her, but we were sad to see a good friend go. But she's online with us. And Claire, you're a winner chicken dinner. But you're not the only one. I have one more person who's won. Sandra Hattenauer. Sandra Hattenauer, congratulations, girlfriend. Wahoo kachoo for you. You also are a winner chicken dinner here at Scrapbooking Made Simple and have $100 in your online account. Holy smoke, Sandra, what are you gonna spend it on? I don't know either. Oh, $100 goes a long way. Because Scrapbooking Made Simple is always value priced. We always try to keep our prices as low as possible to keep crafting as affordable as possible. Now we do have to do the winner chicken dinner dance. So again, if you're new, I'm not a crazy lady. I've just been doing it for forever. I say winner chicken dinner all the time and wahoo kachoo and holy smokes artichokes and make my heart happy and easy peasy and you've got options. They're just things that come out of my mouth. So we're gonna do the winner chicken dinner dance in honor of Sandra and of Claire. And girls, ladies, sit up. Sit up. Come on, you gotta sit up and do it with me if you're the winner. Are you ready? You're a winner, chicken dinner. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Wahoo, kachoo for you. Congratulations to the both of you. I'm really happy for you. And I'm happy that we got over 1,000 likes. And if we just keep climbing, we'll just make that gift card bigger. Okay, so today I do have 2025 calendars here for you. I have media board for you. I've got new product from Creative Expressions and Pink Ink. And I'm going to be playing with some of my Stacy Park products from Sizzix. Hello, I'm Stacy, licensed designer for Sizzix. I've got luster wax for you. So I'm hoping to show you some quick and easy gifts for the holidays where you want to give something to somebody, but you're on a budget and holidays get to be expensive, but you don't want to not acknowledge them. And I've been doing the calendar videos for years, and they probably are one of the most well-received gifts we've ever shown you how to make. Even for anybody, everybody loves the calendars. They're thoughtful. It's a thoughtful, useful, practical gift. And I think that's what makes everybody's heart happy. And people get accustomed to getting a calendar from you every year. And when you don't get it to them, they're like, what happened? And they are affordable. So if you have $10, you're going to be able to make 10 calendars. And that's including the mat board, or it's the media board, it's including the easels, it's including the calendars. All you have to do is decide how to decorate them. So it makes my heart happy that I'm able to do this YouTube this year because I wasn't sure if we were going to get them in time. Whew. I know several of you have been emailing James, when are the calendars coming? When are the calendars coming? And he looks at me, Mom, when are the calendars coming? When are the calendars coming? James is my son who handles customer service. And I'm like, I don't know yet. So I'm going to tilt down. We're going to get started for today. I am Stacy. This is Scrapbooking Made Simple, and I hope you enjoy today's class. That's what it's all about, just enjoying our hobby and keeping it affordable so that you can continue with your hobby. All right, I'm going to tilt on down. It's good to see everybody today. Hello, hello, hello. And zoom it on in. And tilt it on down. I'm my own camera person. Many of you already know that. Those who are new, I'm my own camera person. So, cute calendars. Easy to do. Yes, I have easels for you. I have media board for you. I just want to show you a few, just so you can see what we've done to some of them. Easel. And people really do appreciate these. Yes, they're handmade, but everybody needs a little desk calendar. Yes, we have our phones and we have our Outlook and our Google calendars, but these are just darling. They sit, or you can put a magnet on the back so it can go on a refrigerator. So that, and then look at how pretty is this. Isn't that beautiful? And they use the Stacy Park Fanciful framelits, and they've used my glitter, and just beautiful. And again, it sits right on somebody's desk, or they're making space, or right by the telephone in their office, or it's a thoughtful gift. And it doesn't take much to do something like this, but when you give it to somebody, they don't know that it cost you $1 to make this, because really it cost you more than that. It cost you your time and your love and your energy. But what they see is the thoughtfulness behind the idea that you even considered something for them. So I want to get started for today, and I am going to talk to you. I want to show you the calendars. So these are by Do Crafts. So they're a Do Crafts calendar. There are 10 sets in each bag. 10 sets of calendars. Like 10 sets, yes. So we have January to January. There's one whole 12 months. Then January to January. So it's not one calendar per bag. It's 10 calendars per bag. We have some people who will they'll buy 10 sets, not realizing that that means they get to do 100 calendars. So 10 calendars per bag. And this year we've gone ahead and we've done the media board. I'm going to set these right off to the side because I'm going to need them soon enough. We've done the media board in packs of 10 as well. So we've got the square, and you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to get 10 pieces of media board in either the square or 10 pieces of the circle, or 10 pieces of the, what did they call this? They called this the rectangle corrugated media board. So it's got like a little corrugated area, but these are 4x6, and you're going to get 10 pieces. Now, whether you get the corrugated, the circles, or the squares, I think they're $2.49 a pack. So if you got one pack of calendars, and those are $1.99, so $2, and you've got one set of any set of these, because you're going to get 10, and these are $2.49, we're now up to $4.49. But then we have the easels, and we have, for me to get enough easels to do this, I had to get a couple different kinds. They're both 3-inch easels. They're very similar to each other. They both have a self-adhesive stick to them, and you're going to get 10 easels. I think they're $5.99 for the 10 easels. So if we have 6, 7, 8. Oh, maybe it's $10.49. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, $10.49. Or $10.49. The idea is you're going to be able to make 10 gifts for about $1 each. And if you are teaching classes, if you belong to a church youth group or a senior center or a Boy Scout troop or a Girl Scout troop, if you belong to a vacation Bible study, these are the best gifts ever because anybody can do them. All it takes is a little bit of paper, a little bit of glue, and you are good to go. Today, I'm going to be playing with some product from Creative Expressions. This is a prototype bottle. It actually will have a pink ink label on it, so it's pink ink product. It is a matte chalk mist spray, but I'm not going to be misting with it because I want to show you how to use it so that kids can use it, everybody can use it. We're going to be playing with this. We're going to be playing with some Fab Luster Wax. We're going to be playing with some Stacy Park Jacquard dye-based. Look at how, I know, right? Woohoo, love it. We're going to be playing with all of this product along with some of my embossing folders and such. But I think the place I'm going to start, oh, what are these? The girls have got so many different ones down here. Everywhere I look, there's new ones. There's different ones. I think where I'm going to start is with the spray. So it is a mister. It is a mister. It is an airless mister, which means that there's no long tube going all the way down. I'm going to open this up and hope that you will be okay. I'm okay. Well, we'll see soon enough. So there's no long tube going down. That's it. That's as far as the tube goes. And why I'm saying I hope I'm going to be okay is because every time you spray it, the suction, the bottom, there's a little plate on the bottom rises up, pushing the liquid up because there always has to be liquid that's touching the little tube, the little end here. So there's no real opportunity for a long tube to get clogged. And this is a chalk finish. It's matte, it's beautiful. And you can use them as a spray, but I wanted to show you how to use them maybe a little differently. You can see that you have to shake them up, and there are 12 colors available. You can hear the little ball in there, so you shake them up. Can I get them all in here? If I do this, can I get them all in here? And then fresh green. And when you shake them up is when you actually get a better understanding of the color. So until they've been shook and shaken, then you can get a better feel for the color. So 12 colors to start with. Again, they're a pink ink product from, see, look at, so there's the dark color, but when you shake it, see, white shirt, probably not the best idea for today. When you shake it and you mix it all together, pretty. So I'm going to start with that because I really want you to see how it can be used. And I'm just going to play with some colors, and there's no right and there's no wrong. And I'm going to do a little bit of everything and just have at it. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to grab one of my media boards. It is smooth, it is not too heavy, not too light. It's a good weight, and we chose this because it's going to run through an embossing folder beautifully. And maybe I start with maybe some Mayan blue. Now you absolutely could mist it and spray it. And the closer you are, the more concentrated it's going to be in a circle. And the further away you are, the wider the spray is going to be. I recommend that you get a little spray box to spray this in because it will tend to go over, it will go over a lot of things. But I wanted to do it as if you were teaching a class on your own, or you were having your grandkids or your own kids doing this, or nieces and nephews over, and you didn't want them necessarily spraying all over the house. Hello, baby wipe. You're like, really? Yep, baby wipe. Now, I'm not gonna take the lid off to put my baby wipe and dab it. Why? Because every time I do that, it takes a little bit of liquid out, and I need to make sure that that bottom end hits the liquid so the pressure from the airless mister keeps forcing that liquid up. That way, if I do want to spray it, I can. I suppose I'm not going to spray it. Well, I worry about doing this. It's going to be everywhere, but so you can see the overspray. Now you know why I said, white shirt, maybe not. But it is a matte finish. And I could keep spraying. I could add a different color. I could spray over it. But again, maybe in a controlled area where you've got a spray, like a little spray setup to kind of contain it. But it sure is pretty. And because it's airless, ooh, that was a lot. It doesn't clog. And then when it's all dry, it really is very pretty when it's all dry. And you don't have a sheen to it, but you do have a matte finish, which is really very lovely. So I wanted to do it a little differently. Like I said, I wanted to have it so that I'm able to work with maybe kids or seniors and or anybody who's not necessarily crafty, and you have them over for a nice little luncheon, or you're just having friends over and, you know, a little downtime. I wanted to show you how to do it, assuming that you don't want to spray. So I'm going to spray straight onto my baby wipe. Hello. Okay, to me, that's very easy. Spray into my baby wipe, wipe onto my media board, spray onto my baby wipe, and wipe onto my media board. Hello. Bam. Works for me. Now, I don't have to stick with one color. Of course not. I can take my baby wipe and I can add another color. And I can, you know what, I'm not even going to bother. I can take my baby wipe and put a little bit more blue on it. It's all up to you what you want to do. Maybe I take a little bit of the dark blue, and I'm just using the same baby wipe. All the colors are going to blend together anyway. Ooh. Yeah, I want to see what that looks like before I put too much on. And I just go in there and I play. It's getting there, right? And instead of spraying it on, I'm just putting it on. Baby wipe is your friend, without question. Baby wipes are your friend. Let's see, let's do another one. And maybe this time, see, I got a lot of blue going on the overspray. Zoop. Sound effects required. That's me cleaning up. Zoop. I'm gonna keep that handy. Let's do another one. And maybe we go super bright yellow. And it is super bright yellow. It's called Bumblebee. Spray right into my baby wipe. And you may just want to keep it one color. Maybe that's all you're looking for is one color, because you're going to take some cardstock and maybe matte or do something. Look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, that's gorgeous yellow. Hello. Hello, yellow. But it wouldn't be me if we didn't try, well, should we try Hot Lips or Crimson Crush? Then maybe back with my yellow again. And then maybe, I don't know, tangerine? Maybe that's too orange. What color? Do I want to add the pink? What's the worst that can happen? Oh, I kind of like that. That's kind of working for me. I like the pink on it. And I can just layer, see, I'm just spraying right into it just because they're just going to land on each other anyway. Ooh. Okay, I'm loving that background. Let's do another. Let's grab a circle and try with a circle and see what we get. I mean, that might be all you want is a little marbleizing. Could be. This might be a little too light, but we don't know until we know. Oh, that's turning out really pretty. Look at how pretty is that. And then, do we want maybe just a little bit of darker purple? I'm just gonna go light, light, light. Oh, there we go. Just kind of marbleizing it. Doesn't have to be anything more than that. Mulberry wine, what's this one? Shadow gray, okay. So these are super easy peasy to make. And you have instant background. Let's do one more in the circle, and let's grab, ooh, I'm gonna go through baby wipes like crazy today. Let's grab that. I don't know how dark fern green is. Oh, that's a pretty color. I'm gonna leave some space for another color. And then I think I'll add some yellow. So they are a matte finish. Ooh. And you can just layer, oh, Stacy, I didn't have my, well, we're gonna go for it. I didn't have my sprayer pointed at my, oh, but I like it. Okay, so we're just building a few of these, so I have a few to play with. Quick and simple and easy. And the color just goes on super fast. You see the color just is super fast, and you can make it as vibrant as you want. So then we'll do in the corrugated media board. And let's see, what color do we want to do in the corrugated media board? Maybe some shadow. Well, I'll start with the French silver. So I never want to take that lid off, because if I take the lid off and my liquid is all the way down to here, well, the minute I take the lid off, everything's going to drop. It's that pressurization that keeps the liquid moving up. When I take the lid off, if my liquid has been pressurized all the way up, the bottom has moved all the way up, and I take that lid off, it's all going to fall down, and you're never going to be able to get that pressure back again. That's why they don't clog. Oh, this is almost too light. Yeah, too light. Not covering the brown. Let's try the shadow gray. This time, let's make sure that I aim it. Oh, yeah. So the shadow gray works to cover up the brown. And then maybe I want to come back with that light gray. So I'm just trying to cover up the brown. And add some highlight to it. Do we want another color? Do we think the blue will be too dark? I think that's kind of pretty. Again, kind of marbly. Kind of marbly. And I just keep adding color until I'm happy. All right, let's do one more. Let's do it with the blue. Let's do it with the dark blue. Oh yeah, look at that, cover that. Okay, that worked. The darker blue, the darker gray covered up the corrugated media board beautifully. Oh, that's on my paper. Let's go ahead and wipe up my space. And do we want to add another color to it? Now, I'm never sure what's going to show and what isn't, but I can always cover it up with something else. Kind of pretty. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we end up making with it. Yeah, we'll see what we end up making. Oh, see, this is coming out beautiful. As it's drying, look at what's happening when it's drying. I think I'm going to add some lighter color to this. Maybe that French silver. Ooh, I like how that looked. So as it's drying, that lighter color is coming up. I think I'm going to let it dry and see what happens, because this is coming out beautiful. So we've got a few to play with. And I'm going to let these sit. They're dry. They're dry. But before we move on with anything else, I'm also going to do them in luster wax. So I want you to see inky hands. I want you to see inky hands. I want you to see that you can do these with product you may already have. Luster Wax is by Sizzix. It is a true wax-based product. Okay, so I'm going to tilt on up just for a moment. Nope, that's not up. Okay, so not only did we get the media board, the easels, the calendars in. I also got the minis and the refills. Now, these come and they go so fast. I bought as many as I could. They shipped in from Hobby Gross, which is the same company that does Simple and Basic and Paper Favorites. So we have them in stock, and they are the minis. The full size blending are twice as big, if not bigger. So if you have been waiting for these, now's the time. I have oodles of them, I hope, but I don't know how long they're going to stay in stock. I will do my best to keep reordering, but if the manufacturer sells out, I'm stuck. And I asked Hobby Gross how long for the next shipment, and it was 4 to 6 months. I have another order in so that when 4 to 6 months come, they immediately ship them to me, but I can only buy what they have. And I know some of you were so disappointed that they sell out so fast. Now Hobby Gross is going to stock them on a regular basis. So I'm thinking in maybe 6 to 8 months, we'll be able to just keep a regular flow of them, because it's new for them too. They didn't know that we were gonna want all of them. Did I say that out loud? They didn't know we were gonna want all of them. So they're doing their best to restock. All right, so if you were looking for those, now's the time. We have plenty of them. Order 1 set, order 5 sets, order what makes you happy. Just know when they are gone, we will be out of them for a while again. Now, the reason why we use these is because they fit so beautifully inside the luster wax. This is from Sizzix. Luster wax is a true wax-based product. It will go on paper and leather and fabric and plastic and glass and acetate and the little size, the mini size just fits so nicely in there. And because it's a wax-based product, the top, I never replace my tops. I don't wash them. I just don't, because they never really get hard or icky because it's a wax-based product and not a water-based product, so it doesn't dry out. Now I can take and just go right over my media board. And just keep picking up my wax and putting it down. Luster wax has a luster to it. It's not a matte finish like the sprays were. This is going to have a sheen and a shine. Now it's not going to be a sparkle. It's not like, ooh, sparkle, sparkle. It's like, ooh, luster, luster. Like, It dries almost instantaneously, and you do get it's a sheen. It looks like a pearlized piece of paper is, I guess, the best thing that I can equate it to. A pearlized piece of paper. So let's do that one, and let's do maybe this one. This is the magenta. So there are, I don't know, 12, 13 colors of luster wax. And 7 of them are exclusive to Scrapbooking Made Simple, including the colors that I'm showing you right now. And you see how easy it just goes in there and pick it up. Now, some of you think that the way this is manufactured, sometimes the pigment will bubble up, will come up to the top, and it will look dark. Just kind of mix it together, kind of go in there and go zhoo, 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 and it should be fine because it is a wax-based product. So if you would think of this kind of as like furniture polish almost, only without the icky smell. It does smell like orange blossom. So if orange blossom is not your smell, well, then you might not like it. But you get a beautiful little sheen on them. And the colors are just lovely. Let's maybe do maybe a deep blue. It just fits right in there, so nice. And you just rub it on. Okay, there we go. And let's do one on the board. And maybe we'll do a red. Right on the corrugated board. And you can see the sheen and the shine coming up. So I wanted a couple to play with, so that you could see the different things that can be done with them. All right, I think that's good. Oh, see that sheen and shine? It's kind of a brick red because it's going on brown. It's a vintage red to begin with, but once it goes on the brown, it kind of almost looks like a brick red. I've got my fingerprints on it, so I'm just going to cover that up. And now we've got a few to play with. I'm just picking up the extra luster wax that's on my making space and putting it down. All right. Now, I could take, well, I've got it on my hands. Let's wipe my hands off because I'm getting it on my, don't want red on this. I could take and just grab my boards that are painted or luster waxed, and I could just add the calendars right to them. I could grab some paper and mat it on. I almost don't want to use any of these. Oh, it'll kill me to use these. I don't want to use them. I want to use them for the other. Isn't that terrible? Let's make another one. I want to use it. I'll use this one. It's horrible. It's like, but you can make more, Stacy. I know, but I don't want to use them. I want to use them for the other part, the next part. So let's just do one. And we'll add a little bit of yellow. Look at how beautiful that color is, right? Come back with a little bit of pink again. Okay, done. Okay, I've got one that's done. I could just leave it as it is, grab some matting paper, so whether you want to use white or black or whatever makes your heart happy. I've got some black here. Oh, I've got this one too. Yay, I can use this one too. Okay, I feel so much better now. So let's just grab some black cardstock, nothing expensive. Let's grab one of my calendars. Do a mat. Tape it down. And it could be as easy as this. Nope, that's gonna go down. I didn't center it. Boy, did I not center it. Oh, we'll trim the rest of it down. Oh, I could take a bigger piece. And maybe I luster wax it? Just taking a black piece of paper and adding a little bit of the turquoise luster wax to it, just to give a little bit of a sheen. How much scrap paper do you have? Boy, you can be making these with all your scrap paper. If you didn't want to use luster wax or anything like that at all, you could be using just scrap paper to do this. Okay, I think I'm going to call that good. I just wanted some luster on there because then I can put this on there and then that. Oh yeah, just to add a little something something. I've got oodles of black and white paper. So that on there, and then kind of trim it down. Okay, that looks good. And I could put that on there and be done. You can keep them as simple as you want. You can make them as much as you want. You have options in all of this. You can use all the supplies you already own to be coloring these. My guess is that many of you already have luster wax in your stash. That would be my guess. Now you would do a better job of taping down than I am. I'm just keeping them very simple because then we're going to move on. So that's down. I almost feel like I want to do this. With one more mat, and then this can go down. One more black mat. I like mats. They just make you focus in on everything. And all I've used is paper and that board. And away we go. Now it's time to add a little something something to the other ones that we've done to take them to the next level. I wanted to show you that even if you are the newest of crafters, paper, any paper, you can be matting these on paper, mounting them on paper. You could cover the board in paper. You have options. And then you add your easels. So the easels do have a self-adhesive strip on them. Yay! You add your easel. And you're done. It's just a cute, maybe a little bling if you want, maybe some stickers if you want. You can dress them up as much as you want, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And they're sweet gifts. I tell you, the first time we did the calendars, I could not believe how many people said that they made just a nice, thoughtful little gift for somebody who maybe isn't on their full Christmas list, and yet they wanted to acknowledge them. Done. For under $10. Well, I think $10.49. Maybe it's $10.49. 10 of these. Whether you do them in the square, you do them in the circle, you do them in the 4x6, which gives you a lot more room to mat and to layer and to add embellishments. So let's move on. I think I'm gonna take this one and this one and this one. And instead of just leaving them plain, now I'm going to run them through an embossing folder. So the embossing folders I have today, we're using my 3D embossing folder. So these are the Stacy Park 3D embossing folders. These launched in July. So they are by Sizzix. You can see it's got my name on them. It has my teal going down. That's how you know it's a Stacy Park Sizzix product. I have 3 of them in that launched in July, and I have 2 more that are launching in October. So I thought we would play with these for just a minute because it goes through, the paper goes through so beautifully. So I'm just doing right now, I'm just doing the ones that I did the matte on. Look at how pretty the colors are. You don't know that you have no idea that that's chipboard or, no, this is media board. Look at how stunning they all are. But we're gonna make them more than what they started as. So let's grab an embossing folder and, oh, I think I'm gonna do this one. This is my Golden Rings embossing folder. I'm gonna put it in, I'm gonna close it up, and I'm gonna send it through my Sizzix Big Shot machine. So I'm gonna bring my machine over, and for your 3D embossing folders with Sizzix, for your Sizzix 3D embossing folders, the sandwich is the base plate that the machine comes with and just one of the cut plates. Now this plate originally was perfectly clear, but as you use your machine, you will cut into it and cut into it and cut into it. Now with Sizzix, the top is the one that has the printed pattern where you can see it. That means that's face up. The back side is where the folder is just a little bit more narrow. So that's the back side. So I want that top side facing up. I always do chomp, chomp, chomp going in, as opposed to the closed side. Everybody does it differently, and it's going to be fine no matter which way you do it. But for me, chomp, chomp, chomp works better. So I'm just gonna put my media board in there that I have done with my beautiful matte finish from Pink Ink and Creative Expressions. I'm gonna close it on up and I'm gonna send it on through. Oh, I'm way not straight. There we go. And I'm just gonna roll it on through and roll it on back. And now we're starting to add texture. Ooh, right? Super pretty. Love, love, love. How about we do this one in it's Shine Bright. So all of these embossing folders also have a coordinating stencil to go with. I'm not using the stencil today, but the SMS girls did when we made our samples. So I'll put all the stencils on sale too. But here I've got my Shine Bright. Okay, it's in. Bring it over. Roll it on through. Roll it on back. And now my embossing is there. And let's do my French twist. So my French twist, even though the package shows it this way, I might use it that way. I usually use my French twist this way, and I eliminate some of the paper. I cut it out so it makes this beautiful finish. So pretty. I wonder if I can do that with this. Okay, let's put it in and let's see what happens. So I've got it into my embossing folder. bring over my Big Shot. And send it on through. And the embossing detail is there. So I've got these 3 to play with. I've got this one too. Maybe I'll save that for a little bit just till I decide. Now I can come back. I can come back with my luster wax and come over the top of it and make it go bam. You're like, what, wait? Yeah, so now I'm gonna take my luster wax. And I'm gonna hit the tops. And that embossing is going to become more visible with the luster wax on it. Let's take maybe a little bit of the dark blue. Kind of hit it as well. Just adding a little more dimension to it, a little more depth to it. I could take my teal. I mean, there's no right and there's no wrong. And I could go over it a little bit with my teal if I wanted. I think I'm going to come back with my yellow again. And just highlight just a little bit over the top with my yellow. Look at how pretty is this? Remember, it's media board. That doesn't look like media board. I started with that background of that matte color. Ooh, that's loud. Okay. They are definitely in a hurry. I hope everybody's okay. But this is media board. It doesn't look like media board anymore, does it? I did the matte as the base, and then I came back with that shimmer and shine. Let's see what this one looks like. So I've got a little bit of the yellow going on in there, but I think I'm going to grab some of the purple maybe. I'm not sure about the purple. Maybe I come in with that teal. Ooh. Okay, the teal on the purple kind of looks really good. And I just keep layering and coloring until my heart is happy. No right, no wrong. Just do. Add a little bit more yellow to my dots again. I think that's so pretty. I think that's so pretty. Oh, what do you think? Oh my goodness gracious, holy smokes artichokes. This is just blending tons of color together, but I started with that matte. That gave me my foundation. Wow. Okay, let's see what we get with this one. What color do we want to start with? Ooh, that's a decision. Gosh, I don't even know. All I'm trying to do now is highlight the French twist. And maybe I add a little yellow. Oh. Oh, now it's really coming alive and you just have fun. I could just layer this on over and over and over until my heart is happy. Now I'm layering on a little bit of the teal. What's turquoise? Turquoise luster wax. Wow. And luster wax goes a really long way. So these are original jars for me that I opened up last year. Get that little piece off. And then I can put my calendar. I can put my calendar right there. I can mat it and put it right there. So pretty. Hello, pretty. Add a little luster wax along the edge. Just to kind of mat it. just kind of mat it. Look at that. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. And I can put my calendar right there. That's with my French twist. That French twist on this, on the corrugated media board is gorgeous. Or I can put my calendar right there. Or I can put my calendar right there. I have so many options. I have so much opportunity that it's hard to not want to make oodles and oodles of these, especially when the price is so affordable. Okay, so you're saying how to clean up your mat. Okay, that's easy. A little bit of water. And a Mr. Clean eraser will clean your mat right up. Because luster wax will dry on your mat. If it'll dry on plastic and acrylic and glass, it's going to dry on your mat. You could do 3D printing. You could use it for furniture. It's that good. Oh my gosh, I just think that's absolutely lovely. So let's mat these real quick. And then we're moving on. And you may mat them in gold or silver or white, whatever scrap paper you still got around. Because that's all you need is scrap paper to do your matting. And you may choose to single mat or double mat. Love it with the luster wax. And I love it with the luster wax and that matte base. Because that matte base just wiped on so fast and so easy. Yes, you could color them with a dye-based ink. It's going to take a little bit longer to do. And then you put your easel, and there is somebody's Christmas present. You could even finish the back side. Just take your luster wax, or just take your, what color? How about we just do like the green? Maybe you do the front and the back side, and you color them both at the same time. And that way the back side looks finished. So cover the front and the back. Just lovely. And that embossing folder's perfect with it. Okay, so let's see, put them, the ones that I've done, where did I put them? That's a really good question, Stacy. Well, they'll turn up at some point. Turn up at some point. Let's finish these. Let's just mat these. And should we do this one because it's so bright and happy? Should we do this one in... Should we do it in that? Well, no guts, no glory, right? Bring over my machine. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Let's go back just a little bit. I don't know if I luster wax this one or if I don't. It just has a little bit of a sheen. I'm okay with a little bit of a sheen. So I'm not trying to overdo this one. I'm just trying to add a little bit of a sheen to it. Just a little bit of a sheen. Pretty. Gosh, I wonder if I took a dark, nope, I'm gonna stop. Let's mat these. Stop. Black paper. Calendar, 10 per pack. So you've got oodles, 1 pack of calendars to 1 pack of media board. You'll get 10 pieces of media board. So 1 pack of calendars to 1 pack of media board, not 10 packs of calendars to 1 pack of media board. Now the samples I have for you, the girls have zhuzhed them up just a little bit. They've added a little zhuzh. And I'm just going to put it right over the circle. Done. Done. Next, this one. And then we will move on. We'll move to the ones that are all luster wax. And again, you could use any color matting paper you want. Mirror paper. You could do multiple mats. Quick and easy gifts. And that one right there. And then you add your easel. And you're done. Okay, let's move on. So now I've got the ones where I just did luster wax. It's all I added to them was luster wax to get a little bit of a sheen, a little bit of a shine. And I can run those through the embossing folder. Kind of center it up. And bring it on over. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Open end first for me. You do it how you do it. Send it on through. And this time it is just the luster wax. And my embossing's done. Now let's go in. Ooh, let's go in and add a little bit of my yellow. And then maybe a little bit of my teal. And maybe a little bit more of my yellow. Get some on there. There we go. Oh, there we go. And look at how pretty is that? Just with luster wax. That's all I used was luster wax. And it's done. The embossing folder gives you all the design that you need. You know what? I'm going to mat one of these just so I can have it matted. I won't tape it down, but that way I can show it again and again and again if it was matted. Zoop. So I won't tape it to anything. But at least I can show. Matted. That one's so pretty. Love the color combination. So pretty. Different from this one. This one I have some purples going on and yellow and teal. This one's just the blue and the teal. Same embossing folder. Looks so good. Okay, so I won't tape it down because I'll need to use it. So then let's see, we've got this one. Now this one I can take if I choose to, and I can use maybe a little bit of my ink to just deepen the color around the edges. Instead of using luster wax, maybe I just want to throw some ink over the top. Can you do that? Yes. Yes, you can. Just a little bit of ink. And because my luster wax is dry, it's not going to harm my brush, my blending brush. These are by Crafter's Companion. They're wonderful, and I love that they come with their own little storage. Each of them comes with their own little storage. We sell them 5 to a pack. There's 5 of these to a pack with the storage for $17.99. So now I've added a little bit of color to it if I wanted. And then I can throw it in here. And we can send it on through. Love that. I'm a girl about storage, so anytime I can get something that has built-in storage, I'm like, sign me up. My chomp, chomp, chomp side through first. And away we go. Look at how pretty is this. Pretty. And then, I don't know, do we use a little bit of the blue? Do you think it'll just blend too much in? Well, it's just going to add a little bit of sheen to it, a little bit of glimmer to it, a little bit of luster to it. I'm always partial to the yellow. And I'm not trying to do the whole thing, just trying to hit some spots. Yum. Right there. Just trying to hit some spots so that way when I put my, and that was all done with luster wax. All of it. These were both done with just luster wax. And an embossing folder and some media mat. Let's do the red one. So the red one, I think I'm going to put the red one in here too. Or maybe I'll put the red one in here. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Let's see what we get with this one. A little blue in there. And I suppose I could try and take maybe a little bit of my ink and maybe just go in and darken that color up a little bit, but it's not, the color's not covering the sheen, the luster. A little bit of ink. Make it a bit more red. And then let's wipe that off. Say zoop. Just add a little bit of luster wax everywhere. Give my luster wax a second to dry. Come back in. Add some ink over the top. You play until you're done. You play until you're happy. Look at how pretty is that. I almost want my edges to be a little darker. So I'm just going to add more ink. Those edges to be even just a little bit darker. So the ink over the luster wax, you just got to give it a few seconds to dry, but it doesn't take away the sheen. Oh my gosh, is that beautiful? I hope you guys like it. I don't know if you can see, but in person, this is absolutely stunning. And then how you decorate it on top of this, I don't even know, but it sure looks good. Wow. So luster wax and ink are your friends. You just can't go wrong. You can take and certainly put this in there and then add that there. You can layer these. You can do so many different things. But this is really pretty. And then your calendar right in the center. That's beautiful. Somebody's going to absolutely love this. They're going to love it. But we have to move on. You're like, what do you mean you have to move? Oh, wow, I got a lot of luster wax out of that. I'm going to put that all back. Hello. Back, back, back. There we go. We have to move on. I have other things to show you. Okay, clean up my mess. I'll come back to get rid of any luster wax with my Mr. Clean eraser. And let's see what we're gonna do next. Gosh, I still have this one that I can play with, but I won't. And I still have this one that I can play with, but I won't. But I have them. All right, what's next? How about we just ink up? Let's wipe down our embossing folders. They've got luster wax on them, so I might want to take my Mr. Clean and just clean them up. The luster wax won't hurt. It might transfer a little bit when you're doing something, but usually that's only 1 or 2 times. You might just take a piece of paper and send it on through. But I'm gonna use just the embossing folders. Well, this one's got a little bit of luster wax on it. I'm just gonna leave it be and we'll see what happens. What if we ink up the embossing folders? What if we take our inks and we go and maybe we do a little bit of that. I always do both sides, so you have options. And we do a little bit of that. And then maybe we put a little bit of the darker blue in here. And we see what we get. Let's put one of our media boards in. Close it up. Send it through. Now all we're doing is inking an embossing folder, and I always ink both sides. I do. That way I have an option to do one or the other side. So I've got that. Or I've got that. Which would you prefer? I got a little bit of both. That or that. Options. It's all about the options. Clean the extra ink off. And let's try again. This time let's try maybe with my yellow. This is my Pineapple Crush. See, it's clean. My embossing folder was clean. And then maybe we go in with a little bit of, I don't know, some zesty lime. And maybe some dragon fruit. It's a lot of color, but you know, color's good. These aren't supposed to be they may be a Christmas gift, but they don't have to be in Christmas colors. They're going to be out all year round. Close it up, turn it over, send it through. No. Not overly crazy. Meh. I'm gonna see if we can fix that one. We're not gonna toss it, we're gonna fix it. Let's try this one. So maybe we do, what color do we like? Maybe we do the teal. And maybe we do a little bit of the eggplant parm, a little dark. Do my best to get it centered. Close it up and let's send it on through. Oh, I'm not centered, but that's okay. Let's see what we get. Ooh, love the color combination. So you can see the difference, one side versus the other. Crazy, right? But by doing both sides, you have two options. You choose the one that you want to see on your finished project. Maybe I use the yellow and just the red. No green. Okay. Should I use the red or should I use the teal? Decisions, decisions. All right, so I'll have a few to play with. Right side up. Ooh, that's pretty. And there's the back side. But I have these over here that I didn't use. I didn't use this one. That's with the luster wax. Right side up. You could be making backgrounds like this. Do that one night, do all your matting the next night. And in no time at all, you've got lovely Christmas gifts for everybody. Oh, how do we feel about that? And then there's the back side. Oh. I need to fix this one. It's just not right. It's just not working for me. Not exactly sure how I'm gonna fix it, but we're gonna make it work. I think the green and the yellow were too, I didn't get enough pink in there. We're just gonna make it better. So I don't edit my videos. We get what we get, and we go with what we got. Was this? No, this was not cranberry fizz. This was dragon fruit. I'm just gonna make it better until I'm happy. I feel like it needs a color. Any suggestions? I feel like it needs a color. I suppose the worst that can happen is that I don't like it. There's been worse things than that. You're like, don't, Stacy, don't. I know, right? But no guts, no glory. Nope, wrong. Definitely not right. Definitely not right. Maybe I should have just left it. Oh, well, I don't mind that. That's a horse of a different color. You're like, what did you do? I put the blue on, and I thought, you know, I'm not crazy about that, so I went over it with the pink. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm not so angry. So I put the blue on, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Actually, I said nope. I love how much ink you can add to all of this and how much luster wax you can add to all of this. Oh, and the shimmer still comes through. Okay, you would never notice what this started as. Okay, I'm loving this. Okay, I'm all in now. That's working for me. And remember, we started with this. Look at how lovely is that. Ooh, yes, okay, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. You can just leave them plain. Put on your calendar and be done. You can leave them plain. This one actually is now absolutely stunning. The colors are just so rich, and that luster, because I added that yellow luster and then I went over the top of it. Oh my goodness gracious, that's so pretty. I have this one. Look at how beautiful is that. You can just leave them. It's all about having different options. Whether you want to use this one, I'm so happy with this now. Might be one of my favorite ones. Whether you want to come in and for the fastest, easiest coloring. Can you color them with a blending brush? Yes, you can. Depending on how dark you want that color, it's just gonna it'll take a little time. Or, love that. Or you can come in with your chalk misters. And in no time, add some color. These are brand new. They're by Creative Expressions and pink ink. Like, they are so new, they don't even have the label on them yet. They're that new. I'm just gonna go until I'm happy. I think I'm happy. Whether you do the mottled color, whether you give it a marbleized kind of look and effect. So I just used the same baby wipe. And I just let the colors blend into each other from this one. Why not? And in no time, you're making your backgrounds. Where you take them after that is entirely up to you. But I'm still using the same baby wipe. I just keep going and going and going. And I add another color and I make another color combination. And I add another color and I make another color combination. Because my baby wipe just keeps going and going and going. Did I do them all? I think I've done them all. So now I've done that dark gray and I'm coming in and you just go and go and go. And these are super fast. This is one of the fastest ways to color your media board. One of the fastest ways to get it done. You want to take it to the next step. You can add some ink around it if you want to darken it up or add some shadow to it. Throw it in your embossing folder. Send it on through and bam, you've started to make the backgrounds to all of your calendars. Oh, that still had ink on it. I didn't clean it. Look at that. That still had ink in there. Okay. Still had a little ink because I didn't clean it. I'm going to be good with that. It's just too much fun. Sure. Absolutely. Why not? Layer them up. Absolutely. I know I have that one left here. Absolutely, layer them up. I could color this one, layer it on top of that, layer it on top of that. Options, that's what you've got. Lots and lots of options. I've done all of these. While we were playing. And all of them are just magnificent. To where you can take them and layer them and make them into something a little different. It's just media board. And then you put your easel on the back and you're good to go. But you saw so many different ways of getting this done. So many different ways. pretty that would be. It does not look like media board anymore. No, no, it doesn't. Look at how pretty that would be. So if you're looking for an inexpensive, easy gift to make, where you just need a little something for that somebody, this is it. You have options aplenty, whether you just want to use ink, whether you want to use the new airless chalk misters. Now you can absolutely use it as a mister, sure you can. Just remember, you're going to want to have kind of a spray, an overspray area, or a little box that you spray into. But sure you can. Just don't take the lid off, and remember to shake them. Don't take the lid off. If you need to use it on the baby wipe, just spray right into the baby wipe. If you want to spray it on something, oh, I don't want to ruin these. No, I don't. We'll use these for samples. And then we will give all of these calendars to the senior group, and they can give them away to all of their members, so that everybody, remember I did that one, there's the first one, just easy peasy. Add the easel and you're good to go. See, overspray. Ooh, I got it on everywhere. And the little drips and drops, that's what you're gonna get with a spray. And if that's okay with you, then it's okay with me. And you just go until you're happy. And then let it dry. I really want to take a piece of paper and daub up all of that, but I won't. I like using these with my baby wipe to just get it onto my paper, get it onto my media mat. It's just fast and simple. Your hands probably won't be as inky as mine, but I like inky fingers, so I'm okay with it. Now, let's recap. We have the set available, ready to go. If you are looking for the calendars, 1 pack of calendars to 1 pack of the media corrugated or the media mat board in the circle or the square. You only need 1 of these for 1 pack of those, and you only need 1 pack of easels. 10, 10, 10. So if you got this, you're ready to make 10 calendars. If you got this, you're ready to make 10 calendars. If you got this, you're ready to make 10 calendars. If you bought this and this, and only 1 pack here and 1 pack here, you've got 10 extra calendars that I'm not sure what you're gonna do with, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. If you have 2 of these, you need 2 packs of this and 2 packs of the easels. And remember, some of the easels are gonna look like this, and some of the easels are gonna look like this. They are the same size. They're both 3 inches, so they'll both work. But to get enough to make sure everybody could get some easels, because they are super popular. And then we've got this, and we've got this, and we've got this. I mean, just a ton of product. So this is your base. This is where you start. And then you decide, Do you want to add some of the new chalk misters just because putting it on that baby wipe is so fast and so easy? 12 new colors. I might use them again next week. I have something next week that these might work for too. I'm just not 100% sure. 12 colors. They're on an I Want It All. These are the prototypes. We'll have those on sale for you. I've got the luster wax, but I'm hoping most of you already have luster wax in some color, shape, or form. What did I do with the lid? Anybody seen the lid? Luster wax will be on sale. Oh, there it is. Thank you. All the colors. The Stacy Park inks will be on sale in case you choose to use those. It's really up to you. I just wanted to give you the calendars for the best price. And if we're talking $10, $10.49 for 10 gifts, I think that works. I think that's happy. Oh, and of course we'll just do all my stencils because the girls used my stencils and my embossing folders. So I used these 3 today. I love this one. This one looks so beautiful. See, to me, I would mat this on a piece of paper like a matte gold and then put my easel. I think that's a beautiful gift. I love French Twist, my favorite embossing folder, but I have all 3 of them available for you. And then if you want to stencil, as opposed to, you'll see some of the girls did the stenciling. I've put all my Stacy Park stencils, even my Christmas ones. See, here's the coordinating stencil to the embossing folder that we were using today. And here's the coordinating stencil to the embossing folder we were using today. You have an opportunity to pick up any of the Stacy Park stencils. Love them. All right, so I think that pretty much tells you everything that's for sale. Let me show you some samples. So the girls did a little bit of everything for you. And see, they matted in metallics. They've got the easel added to all of it. Let me get that easel down. There we go. They've got the easel added to all of it. Fast, simple, affordable. Here, they use Stacy tape and glitter. Absolutely, you can do that. Stacy tape and glitter. Glitter doesn't come off. Look, Ma. Here they've matted the circle on the square. And I think that's done with the stencil. This one is done with the coordinating stencil and not the embossing folder. This one was done with one of my stencils. How cute is that? Look at how darling is that? That's done with my Stacy Park stencil. How flippin' darling is that? That was done with this one. See, look at how pretty is that? Isn't that just lovely? It's got the easel in the back. Gail did this one. Oh, I didn't notice the names on the back. Gail did this one. Nice job, Gail. Gail did this one. I think I picked up the Gail pile. I don't know who did this one, but I like it. I'm going to say maybe Patty. And I don't see a name on this one. Maybe Patty, I'm not sure. But this is beautiful. So she used the corrugated mat board and it's media board and the circle media board. Oh, this one's good. Catherine, this is beautiful. Look at that. Wow, she's got flakes incorporated. Who would ever know that that is right? Hello, who would ever know that? That's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, this is a great one for Guy. I think Patty did this one. I think this is a great one for Guy. And then it just stands up on their desk. It's kind of modern and sophisticated. And it just stands up there right on their desk. And it's just a reminder that you love them, or you thought of them, or you appreciate them, or whatever it is. I mean, sometimes everybody's got to have a budget for a holiday. But this you can do. Grab all those scraps of paper. Grab your luster wax. If you love the chalk inks, go for it. I think this one's maybe Patty too. Look at that with the glitter and this is the embossing folder. Oh, it's so pretty, Patty. And it just sits there. And this, they just they ran it through with some red ink and left it in the cardboard form, kind of the crafty, and then matted it, not sure where that goes, but matted it and done. Here they used one of my stencils, a Stacy Park stencil, to do the back. That's the stencil right here. And here, my embossing folder. This one's Gail. I don't know who this one was. They didn't like one side, so they did the other. I'm not sure who that is, but I like it. Oh, and look at how pretty this is. So here's the media board, and then they matted it on out. I don't know if maybe that's Patty or maybe Patty. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it sure is pretty. Okay, look at all the color in this. Wow, look at all the color going on in there. And that's with the embossing folder. Holy smokes, artichokes. Oh, and the 2025 numbers at the bottom. Yeah, this is with my stencil. They did the background with my stencil, and then they stamped over it. So darling. I'm hoping that you're getting ideas of what could be done. This one's Catherine. Lovely Catherine, and she used my fanciful framelit. Lovely. And this one is Gail. Look at this, see? The circle on the rectangle. She's got some peel-offs going on. Grab all the scraps you have. Grab all the scraps you have. And have a heyday. Put it out for everybody to play. So I wasn't sure if we were going to have a 2025 calendar. And it turns out we didn't have a Scrapbooking Made Simple or a Simply Defined 2025 calendar. I can tell it's so hot. It's so hot in here. Oh my goodness. It was 113 degrees today, and everybody's gone home and the air conditioner is turned off because everybody's left and the door is closed. Am I glistening? So I am just thrilled that we were able to get the Do Crafts calendars in, that we were able to get for $1.99 for 10 sets. We were able to get some media boards, some media mat in, and most importantly, the easels. The easels were super important because I know you all love the easels. So it is available. It is available right now at scrapbookingmadesimple.com. It will be in our retail store on Monday. The only thing that isn't here yet is the new pink ink chalk airless misters that, man, when you put it on a baby wipe, whoosh, it's done. It's so fast. And I like the matte finish because then that lets me take my luster wax and play with my luster wax. And I have that matte against the luster, so that luster really comes up. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, so we did a lot. I hope you had a good time today. I did. Inky fingers. I'm gonna have to wash my hair maybe 2 or 3 times to get it off, but that's okay. I love inky hands. I'm hoping that my white shirt is still okay, but if not, you know what? I had a good time, and really, that's all that matters to me. This is my crafting time with you, so I appreciate it. I will see you next on Monday for our next Make It Monday event. That is where we take between $80 and $100, sometimes a little bit more, of product from a manufacturer, so up to $100 worth of product for a manufacturer for $19.99. That's your price. Right now is the Tim Holtz Christmas Sizzix Make It Monday. Almost $94, I think, of Tim Holtz Sizzix Holiday. Not the latest collection, but Holiday for $19.99. I also have Tim Holtz Christmas in stock right now. We've been shipping and shipping and shipping and shipping, and people have been coming in and picking their orders up in our retail store. So we have got the best deal ever, the best deal anywhere. We've got a free gift for you, a free Tim Holtz gift in there. We've got it value priced, but all of that ends Monday. So if you are in love with the Tim, I suggest you go take a look at all of the stuff that we have for you. We even put older Tim Holtz Holiday on sale, and yes, those will expedite ship out to you. Just like if you have an order for this, as long as you follow the terms and conditions, we try to get it out to you as quickly as we possibly can. So I am Stacy. This is Scrapbooking Made Simple. Thank you for hanging with me. Remember to like us, remember to subscribe, remember to post your comment below, and I can't wait to see you on Monday. It's a really cool $19.99 bundle that I hope you love. Until then, have a great weekend, everybody. If you are in the heat wave like we are, just stay hydrated, stay cool, stay out of the sun. And I am told in the next 5 days, we're supposed to get cooler weather, which is great because I'm a lady of a certain age. And well, this heat, maybe I could do it when I was younger, but this heat, I don't think so. All right, you guys, I'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Stacy, Scrapbooking Made Simple. Toodles.